Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Tuesday morning, and this is Michelle, and I have a video share today of my number 9 journal for the summer challenge that's being hosted on Junk Journal Junkies by Yvonne White Preston and Poet Spice. And I have a goal of making 10 journals or completing 10 before I head off tomorrow to take my daughter to start college in DC. She's going to Howard University, so real proud about that. I am sharing today, this is a planner junk journal that I have made 100% using Ephemera's Vintage Garden Summers in digital download. It's a planner, a personal planner download. And love the colors. Debbie Ann Parent came out with this collection last year about this time, and fall is my favorite season. I just love the colors. This has a burnt orange, a brick, and a deep teal, and the colors just go fabulously for the end of summer. And so let me show you my pumpkin spice planner journal. The front cover here, we've just got a page of the collection. I've used craft cardstock to make the portfolio, and I'm going to, at the end of this, do a quick tutorial to show you how I came up with the measurements. I think having my dad being an architect, it's in my blood to measure things out and create, come up with an idea and figure out the measurements to create it. And a lot of you do the same things when you are creating different portfolios or fold outs or flip outs. So I appreciate all of the talent on YouTube. This pumpkin spice has 3 sewn in signatures, and I mean literally sewn in. It was late last night. I just could not do a pamphlet stitch, so I literally lined them up and ran the straight stitch down all 3 signatures. So they really are sewn in. So there's 3 signatures covered up here with a piece of crochet trim from my stash, and then to accent it, I have a piece of jute trim. This was from the Michael's Dollar Bin, one of those cards that have several different varieties of trims on it. This here was some jute. I'm not sure where I found this trim, but I really like it. It has an olive chevron in it, and that goes really good. It picks up the greens in the collection. And besides, it looks very autumny, having the jute finish. So this trim was just adhered to the back. There's a piece of the collection on the back, just glued down, and used another one of the labels from the collection to adhere the jute trim down. So just simple tie closure. When you open it up, the measurements are 8.5 by 4.5. And again, at the end, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how I created, or giving you the measurements to create your own portfolio. So when you open it up on the first page here, I've got a craft gift baggie, a little small baggie. Just the pages are all decorated from the collection. The word labels are all, again, from the collection. I really needed an easy, don't have to think about embellishment journal to complete, and this was perfect because Debbie Ann has pockets and tags and ephemera to go with the collection. She's got a grid journaling sheet. Some of the pages have grids on them, so it just makes for a fun, easy to put together planner. So when you open this up, this first panel here is a little bit less than the 4.5, but you have this first panel here. I just got some of the tags from the collection done on just plain copy paper for note-taking purposes. When you flip it open here, I found online a freebie download for a calendar, and so I printed it. It normally is 8.5 by 11, but I scaled it down to be 4 by 6, and then I did 4 of them, and I folded them so that they would be would fit nicely right here on this side corner there. And so there's some place for pictures or something here. This center section here is a waterfall. The tabbed indexes are part of the collection as well, and so I just created a waterfall using them. Some are just distressed and stamped. So there's that. This back panel here is great for pictures or a notepad or whatever you want to put there. So let's get into the signatures. There are 3 signatures. Signature 1 has 32 pages, 2 has 28, and 3 has 22 for a total of 82 pages. I have 10 tuck spots, and I think that is pretty much all of the insides. I did put in one of my paperclip embellishments. This is made from tattered floral die. That's a Sizzix die. These are the 2 smaller pieces, some eyelash trim, and that's my dandelion die cut that I usually put behind just to give a little bit of dimension. So the pockets, again, the pockets, the ephemera, they all come with the collection. Really super easy to put together. So each signature has a pocket on the front, some ephemera with some tags. When you flip open that first page, there is a small baggie here that corresponds with the color. So I've got a brick one, I have a yellow one, and I have a teal one because each section is kind of color coded. So again, the collection has the grid lines, botanicals and birds, just beautiful for the autumn. Again, all of the ephemera comes with the collection, these little word banners, all of it is included. So it just really came together quickly last night. I finished it. Once I decided on doing the portfolio, I finished it in a matter of minutes. I have some stamping here. Some of the pages, when I printed them, I meant to put grid on the back. I didn't. They were white, so some of them have stamping. Some of them don't, just for journaling. So lots of space for notes, journaling. This grid paper is perfect, especially if you're one of those to-do lists and you have to tick it off. I forget what they call those planners, but just a great collection. And so coming to the end of signature 1, just some trim in the middle to hide how crazy my sewing was last night. I was just tired. I was like, I can't do holes. I cannot do a pamphlet stitch. Let me just sew these in. And so had to use some creative, I guess you want to say, repair to clean it up a little bit. Again, there's a second signature. There's the pocket on the front, all from the collection. On the inside, I've put one of the little gift baggies here. There's some tags from the collection in the pocket there. And then you just have the journaling sheets. And again, they come in the brick, the teal, and then the next section is the burnt orange. So super quick, flip through because I really didn't. I just put a little bit of stamping just to give it some interest, but basically a notebook or journal. And then here's a back. This one has a back tuck. I put a larger copy of the calendar in here and some more of the tags on copy paper because they're thinner, so for note taking. And then the third signature, again, you've got the outside pocket with some of the ephemera from the collection. Flip it open. I've got a gift baggie and then some tags and more place for journaling, pictures. Really, really, really love the colors and florals and graphics in this Summer's Inn. So that's Summer's Inn by Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and that is, if you put that on in your browser, you'll get right to Debbie Ann's website where you can yourself purchase and download this digi. Here's the back page of the portfolio. There's a tuck area, and then again some more tags and another calendar. So there you have it. This is my junk journal number 9 for the summer challenge. And now I want to do a quick tutorial so you can see how I made the portfolio in case you want to make one as well. Super simple. You just need a page, an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, just for sturdiness. And then what you're going to do is on the 11-inch side, you're going to score at 4 1/2, 5 1/4, 9 3/4. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you a 3/4 inch gusset here, and this is going to give you about a 1 1/4 inch flip. And you can use this tab for either closing the portfolio or as a tuck spot like I did on mine. Then you're going to need a piece of 4 3/8, 8.5 by 4 3/8 for this inside flap, scored at 1 1/2. So let's do this real quickly. Got some pages already ready so you can see how quickly this comes together. Okay, so here's my craft card, and we're going to, again, let me figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm working over my iPad. So we're going to score at 4 1/2, 5 1/4, 9 3/4, leaving us that gusset there. And then on our other piece, and I just did something less than the 4 1/2, so this one is like 4 1/4 here, but you're going to want a 1/2 inch score on that. Okay, again, I'm doing this on my iPad, so hopefully you guys can see it okay. Let me move this Martha Stewart's scoreboard out of the way. We're going to just score our pieces, burnish them down such, and then this one, score at the 4 1/2, 5 1/4, and then flip it and score at the 9 3/4 mark. So you see, that'll make that flip. You've got this, and then you'll glue this down here like this. You've got a little bit of room there so that it doesn't interfere with your, you want to make sure that that's right up buck to buck against the edge so that it doesn't interfere with your gusset for your center. And obviously if you need a bigger gusset here, this could be less. But yeah, just a quick portfolio. Came together real quickly. And you could, again, either put this down as a side tuck, or I would create probably maybe a 1/2 inch score, and you could use that to close. Alrighty, YouTube. Well, I'm still less than, I'm hoping that this will load up. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I plan on doing a 300 subby giveaway when I get back from DC. I just want to thank everyone who's subscribed, who watches my videos, and has left such nice comments. Thanks so much. Hey, have a great Tuesday. Number 10 is coming up. Bye.